Warning, this is a professional wrestling prediction video. If you do not like professional wrestling in any way, shape, or form, then why are you watching this? Plus, no clips, audio, video from any WWE program is being used in this quickie. So, quick disclaimer just coming out of the gate. Welcome to, I guess, the first episode of CodeEquestria's Untitled Wrestling Show. I am the wrestling aficionado, and anybody that has watched my early stuff when this channel was Code America knows I know some things about wrestling, and I love it. For those who don't know, I have 25 years of wrestling watching under my belt, and I seem to have a quite psychic view in picking matches and dissolving storylines. With that said, this is the first video of the return of this channel's wrestling show. As stated in the update and stated again here, I don't have a title for it yet. So if you want to leave a comment with a name for the show down in the comment section, or you want to send me a Twitter at LeoGoLion, or go to my Facebook, facebook.com/LeoGoLion, to send me names for this thing, please let your voice be heard. With that said, why do this video now? Well, tonight is SummerSlam, the 26th annual edition of the Summer Major, taking place for the third straight year in a row from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. We've got ourselves a 8-match card, one with the pre-show, of course, and a 7-match main card, highlighted by 3 main events. Now I will give you, and bring out your wallets, because I'm about to make you money if you're a betting type fool. If you are ordering the pay-per-view and don't want to be spoiled the winners, and no, I have no inside information, this is clearly coming from the top of my head. So criticize me the next time I do one of these wrestling videos for my predictions if you wish. I really want to hear your banter about. The first match I'm going to give you is the kickoff match, which is Dean Ambrose, the current U.S. champion, member of the Shield, great young rookie, putting his United States Championship on the line that he's held for 4 months against the returning as of about a month ago, Rob Van Dam. And if I wasn't in the position in which I'm sitting at the camera, I would have done the finger points. Just to let you know, this is for the United States Championship that hasn't been defended in about 2 months, so thank God they're actually defending it tonight. Now the Shield is a very interesting prospect of a team, which ultimately leads to what we're getting to, which is who's gonna win the darn thing. And let me cut to the chase. I think this is where the Shield starts going down the negative path here, where they start losing a few pegs. And the first peg they're going to lose is the United States Championship to RVD. The crowd response to RVD since his return has been absolutely fantastic. He's been blowing the roof off the joint just like RVD has always done. He's one of the most reliable guys. I'm glad they brought him back. And this will really show that he's back and viable. And I just think people are burnt out by the Shield. I think the Shield needs to lose a little bit of its ground before people can pay attention to it again. And I think this should be the logical step taken here. So my first victory will go to Rob Van Dam. He will be your new United States champion. Granted, these matches, I do not know the order in which they will appear. The next match I'm going to talk about is what I like to call a makeup session. You see, I call Divas matches typically bathroom breaks. So whenever you have an intergender matchup, I typically call it a makeup session, in which the girls go and powder their makeup as the guys sit there and watch as they do the heavy lifting. The girls, do nothing but powder their makeup. And in the case of this makeup match, it is Dolph Ziggler teaming up with Natalia, teaming up with Caitlyn, to take on Miss Psycho and the Divas Champion, AJ Lee and Big E Langston. Now, I can see that many fans would like Ziggler and Caitlyn to go over, but I don't see that happening. I see the Divas Champion prevailing with Big E, although Dolph Ziggler is going to put on a show. After all, he is the show off, and he will most certainly show off tonight. I mean, if it was not for the fact that Dolph Ziggler and Big E is in this match, I would probably be headed to the nearest concession, to my nearest bathroom, which is right across the hall from me, instead of watching this match. So thank God the males are in there. Vote for Langston and AJ to get the win there. There is a match between Brie Bella and Natalia, which I'll just simply say Natalia will win it and we'll move on. That is a full-on bathroom break. I'm not going to exposit on a Divas match. The Divas division is just plain terrible, so I'm not going to waste time talking about it. Watch Total Divas instead. It's more interesting. Next match on the card is Cody Rhodes and Damien Sandow. The former tag team partners are now the bitterest of enemies, and the reason they have become enemies is the free walk to the ATM known as Money in the Bank. Cody Rhodes has become, I would say, 75% face, and after he wins tonight against Damien Sandow, and there's my prediction, he will be a full-on face, and it would not surprise me if he tries to steal the Money in the Bank briefcase yet again. Now, granted, Damien Sandow's got a second briefcase because the first briefcase ended up in the Gulf of Mexico, in which we found out that Damien Sandow can't swim. For somebody so smart, he can't swim. It's kind of like the Altair thing, but I'm getting ahead of myself. The mustached one, Cody Rhodes, will win this tit for tat. The next match after that, we get into the big four of the night, starting with the most interesting match of the night. Bray Wyatt making his singles debut, one of the members of the creepy Wyatt family who must live in Silent Hill next to their tobacco farm and their Kentucky Fried Chicken, next to the KKK Klan meeting office, takes on that of Kane in a rather unique match called Ring of Fire. And actually, the purpose of this match is exactly how it implies. The ring itself, the apron, the ropes, will be literally set on fire to keep the bigger two Wyatts, Roman and Harper, out of the ring. So this clearly stays a one-on-one affair. Now, WWE says that the fire is not intended to set someone on fire. Come on, WWE, what kind of idiot do you think I am? Of course somebody's going to be set on fire. And expect that someone to be Kane. Because I think Bray Wyatt is going to win this match. Now, anybody who has watched WWE and NXT knows how good and talented the Wyatts pretty much are. And this is their coming out party. They've had 2 months of great hype and great delivery, but tonight is their coming out show, and I think it's going to be a great match. I think it's probably going to be the show stealer. The next match I don't talk about actually comes out to be fantastic, but look for Bray Wyatt to win this match. If Kane wins it, it will be surprising, but I think they're going to let the younger over because people are really interested in the Wyatts right now. The Wyatts have this big buzz, so expect Bray to actually win tonight. Next match on the docket in the first of the big three is Alberto Del Rio and Christian for the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, man. This kind of tells you where the World Heavyweight Championship is in the picking order. Look for Christian to probably win it, but look for Damian Sandow / Cody Rhodes maybe to cash it in and become the World Heavyweight Champion in interim, because my God, the World Heavyweight Championship is so boring. I just hope they put on an interesting match enough to keep my attention, but my prediction is that Christian wins this one, and I'm just gonna leave it simply at that, and that would be good, seeing that Christian just recently returned from a big leg injury. Second main event of the evening is, of course, Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. CM Punk, please win this match. Please, for the good gods of heaven above, win this match so that we can finally eliminate the cancer that is Brock Lesnar from any kind of cultural relevance whatsoever, so he can go back and live in his log cabin in Minnesota. Please, for the love of God, Because if Brock Lesnar wins, I will never hear the end of it from Paul Heyman. And that really, really ticks me off. And I don't want to see that. Do I want to see a good wrestling match? Yes. Do I want to see Brock Lesnar actually wrestle for a change, not fight? Yes. But please, for the love of God, CM Punk win this match. I am begging you. I have not rooted for you so hard in the last 6 months. I am begging and pleading that you win this match. Make me look smart tonight. Which leads to the main event of the evening, which should always be the main event of the evening. The WWE Championship tilt between John Cena and Daniel Bryan with Triple H as your special guest referee. Now, there have been reports coming in from WrestleZone.com that after this match, John Cena is going to take a little break for a while. Knowing this information and going off the assumption that it is true, Daniel Bryan will be your new WWE champion. But wait! Randy Orton has been hovering like the snake that he is. And don't be surprised, WWE faithful, if Mr. Orton goes to the ATM and gets his 10th World Championship win. Again, I am saying that Daniel Bryan will win the match, but it will be inconsequential. Expect this to be a great wrestling match. Expect a little bit of McMahon interference, maybe a pedigree or two, maybe the Brad Maddox Kiss Vince's Ass Club a little bit. You know, expect some chaos before the end of this match, but expect it to be a goodie and worth its weight in being a championship match. But Daniel Bryan technically wins this match. But beware Randy Orton cash. That's what I would say to you. And with that, there is your SummerSlam 2013 sponsored by Doritos Jacked prediction video, the first in CodeEquestria's Untitled Wrestling Show. Please leave your comments for the name of this bi-weekly wrestling extravaganza, and please, no matter how you're watching it, on pay-per-view, on Xbox, on PlayStation, or by creepy means, I'll just leave it at that. Enjoy SummerSlam tonight. I'm Leo Lion 59. Live life by the code.